Alive and live, baby. Jack. We're live. And I'm in a trade. I'm only in one, though. I'm not going to trade too much today in this account. Snowflake was everything I wanted. Tesla hit my levels. So, sorry to say, if you didn't catch these this morning, I don't know what to tell you. I was talking about these on my Instagram. I was talking about them on my Twitter. I was talking about them in Kush's channel. I was talking about, I don't know. I talked about them forever. So I was talking about the 208 break on Tesla. Finally happened. Boom. Snowflake. Everybody knows that I swung it from into next week for those 170 calls. Looking beautiful on that pullback yesterday as well. Right now, I'm currently in the SPX. The only level that I see, I'm not going to trade anything else other than the SPX today. I'm going to keep it very light as well. Had a pretty good day in the larger account. This account, pretty back and forth. It was hard to manage both of them with the moves today. But I'm looking at this resistance level right here. This is the resistance level that I'm taking a peek at. It's actually a little bit higher than this. I don't know why it's sitting at that level, but it's a 422.99. I think we're going to break this 423. Excuse me. And then we're going to rip up to this 4231. I'm going to take these calls. Currently in one at 165. Am I going to throw up? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. But, yeah. Snow, absolute banger. Crowd did not work out yesterday. You guys saw me take some puts yesterday, or take some calls in crowd, and it did not work. But today was an absolute payday in crowd. It filled that gap as soon as it opened, and I'm pissed off that I didn't take it. Usually I like to play the gap fills on earnings most of the time, but look at this fucking move. Oh my God. Fill this entire gap. You guys understand what the gap fill is, right? So here's the bottom of the entry point. Here's where it opened. This is where it opened. And then I'm going to show you real quick. This, my friends, is the gap from the bottom to where it opened. And it filled that gap. Similar situation to what I'm telling you guys is happening on Snow, right? So Snow, here's that gap. It's taking a little bit. That's why I swung next week's to this level. There's the gap. I can even extend it over here so you can see it on a full scale. All right? Boom. There's the gap. Has not yet touched this yet. So that's what I'm playing. Next week, Snow calls right here. Boom to 172. I might trim some a little bit tomorrow. I'll probably end up selling them tomorrow because it's Friday. I'm not going to swing them over the weekend, but should see 172 tomorrow. I'll most likely day trade that if it doesn't open up above that 172 mark. Looking beautiful. Everything that I've seen is exhausted. There's only 2 stocks that I like so far. Oh, fuck. Netflix hit it. I was going to say Netflix 405 break. So I really don't see much left, in terms of setups. So we might have to wait for a nice pullback in a lot of these, or at least go into the retail sector or something else, because I personally do not see a lot of setups anymore. I see maybe NVIDIA, this 419, 420 break. Thanks for the alert again on the Tesla. Mr. Anderson, you are the man. My account is now 3,600. Boom. You were just at 1,000. You're a beast. I was right on AI, but I was also right not to swing them. The premiums are everything as well. So I went down to 30, didn't pay any money. They got shredded. And I'm really looking for that drop down to 25. I'll wait till they settle down a little bit, but it's pretty ass, to be honest. I'm up pretty nicely on this one contract right now, $35, $45. I'm going to see if I can get this up to I'm going to die today. I don't know what's going on. $300. I would like to make about $300 on this trade here. I think I can very easily. There's just no volume in the market. So I took the Tesla play today. I was signaling that yesterday like crazy. Even the pullback today was absolutely beautiful. I think that the next break on this bad boy is going to be this 217 test. So that's what I'm paying attention to. I think that's beautiful. I think that's absolutely beautiful. That's the only thing that I can see right now. Tesla, this 212 break will send us off. Might look for that. That's one of the biggest setups that I see so far. NVIDIA, maybe that 420. I'm going to set an alert on that bad boy as well. Give me a second. Probably above this 406.55 is where I would start looking to take some calls for that continuation. Mm-hmm. Meta, I did like, but it's already breaking out. I'm kind of lagging, scaring me. Meta's cooking. How's Microsoft doing? Ooh, okay. Microsoft could be a good play tomorrow. I'll take a look at that. 334.33s. Looking pretty good in my SPX play right now. Just staying true to my thesis here. We're pretty close to the money. So I'm staying with her. Do I have a limit to sell these at 275? Get out of there. I might just take the profit here at 240 here in a second. I'd like to take about $100 off this. It's probably going to hit this 4231. I just don't really want to get chopped. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I'm going to take $100 here if it lets me out. Boom, $100 on the contract. Just one. So just made $100 on that. 165, right? Was that right? Did I make 100? Or maybe I made 80. I think it was a 165 to 240, 265. Boom. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not going to trade too much at the end of the day here. There's not a lot of movement. It's been choppy as dicks. The only thing that I would pay attention to, guys, is this snowflake call. I'm still in for this gap fill for next week expiration. It's been choppy today, but been a beautiful trade, including if you bought some day trades this morning. I had them in Kush's channel. Absolutely ripped. I started to scale in a little bit on this pullback, and then I sold a lot of this rip. So didn't exactly sell the high of the day, but got pretty close. And I wonder if is there anything else on the daily chart? I was trying to alert. Guys, I've been on fire. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention too much, but I have been on fucking fire. I don't think I have been red in I don't know how long, and I've had some pretty massive days. It all started with that Netflix trade of $20,000 on last Friday, and then all week, every single trade that I have taken has been, I think it's like I don't think I've even had a red trade yet. I might have been stopped out like small on something, but Snow has been a banger. Tesla's been a banger. Pan W was an absolute banger before Netflix. Netflix was a freak show for me on one single day. Meta, I took, trying to think, I did lose on Crowd, but I ended up making money back today. So I'm green day trading every single day, and I've just been on fire. So something's got to put me out. I don't know what it is, but something's going to put me out here pretty soon, because you cannot just keep winning like this over and over and over again. Or can we? Let's see if we can keep it going, guys. I feel like there's a lot of setups still in the game. The market isn't pulling back yet. I really see two things. First time on your stream, I remember you were talking with Deck on his stream with some other people talking about the market, and you mentioned that you worked in the trading firm or something like that. What made you quit to become a streamer and day trade on your own? Good question. What brokerage is this? This is TD Ameritrade. What's your SPX plan? My SPX plan was this rip to 423. I think it's going to go to 430, 4230. It's at 255 right now. I just sold for 245. Maybe I should have waited, but it's choppy, guys. I think it's going to rocket up there, but it's going to take a second. I think it's going to test this, but I just don't want to get chopped out. You know, it's at 270 now, so I could have made a little extra money, but whatever. Made a quick $80, $90 on that per contract. I only had one in this account, but nonetheless, beautiful trade. Number two, why did I quit? Well, COVID happens, and everything went fully remote, and then they end up moving me in my rotation from when I was working on the New York Stock Exchange to an asset manager firm. Wasn't really interested in that. I don't like the financial culture at all. It's very quiet. You can't really use a personality. No one's creative. It's all the same shit over and over again. You know, I just don't like that. Just didn't like the culture there as much. Great place. Very grateful for what happened. Holy shit, this is at 340 now. I should have held these. I am an idiot. These are going to get so much intrinsic value. Damn. I should have held this, but just one. Anyways, I quit after I made a massive trade shorting the SPY with put options during the COVID crash. Made a ton of money. Saw there was a great opportunity to quit, and I was going to travel, but didn't end up traveling because of COVID, and then I just started trading on my own, started my own little channel, started talking about it on social media, started getting pretty good at it, and next thing you know, one thing that led to another. You know, snowball effect. Turned a $1,500 into 30K, and then 30K kept going and kept going and kept going. And here I am 3 years later, still doing the same stuff and only getting better. Except I had paper hands today, and I missed out on a pretty nice trade there. I should have added a little bit before that, but it's now at 4230. So if this continues and goes above that 423, that's going to be disgusting. And this is going to really fucking hurt because this is going to be like 900 a contract. But be careful at this level, this 423. Reason for this is the hourly chart or daily, whatever you look at, right here. Boom. Has not seen one red candle on the hourly chart today. Slow grind up, baby. And I just sold these for, what did I sell them for? $245, and they're at $460. I am such a pussy. $480. Wow. Wow. I'm assuming there's going to be some trouble at this level, but we'll see. That's on the hourly. So hasn't been one red candle yet today. I don't know why. 510? Guys, damn. That's crazy. Is anybody in these? Is anybody in the SPX or in the SPY? That is a beautiful, beautiful play. Snow still looking good, just chopping. I love that swing still. You can take your profits whenever. I know we bought it at 163. It's now at 169. Or I guess I did. I don't know if anybody else took it with me, but Tesla was my biggest watch today, especially on that big pullback today. I was loving the shit out of this. I actually caught this candle with Kush. Kush made a ton of money. I actually made a lot of money, and then I ended up going back in right here, got stopped out, and then as soon as I saw this hammer candle again, I was like, all right, time to get back in. So got back in Tesla, and then had some to hold for a while. Actually, I don't think I'm in any anymore. I think I sold a pop somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, like 207. So I wish I would have held a little bit longer, but Theta started to get to the next tomorrow expiration. So I stayed away, and now I'm just watching the SPY. There's a couple of things I want people to understand. It is starting to see some weakness at this 423. So Kush is, I think, 20, something like that. He's young, but I don't know much about him, honestly. He's a good guy, though. Really great trader. I think his family is like really involved in it as well. His dad's pretty well off. I'm pretty sure he has like a brand new car. He was at the F1 race. He has like 104 in the world or something. So he's pretty well connected. So I'm sure he's had some things taught to him. But good kid, great trader. And I love trading with him in the morning. I think him and I have very, very similar styles. But this is what I'm looking for at the SPY. All right, so there's two levels that I'm really watching. I haven't been playing the SPY and SPX as much lately just because there has been so many opportunities to the left side. I went to West Virginia, guys. I don't really have good grammar. But there was a 431.73 resistance point here, and I'm looking at two things as the SPY continues to cook. So, I mean, snow has been beautiful. I still think it has room to go. Tesla has been beautiful. It still has room to go. And honestly, the only other thing that I'm watching is that Microsoft 335 and 420. I'm looking at 420 for NVIDIA. Google also has not hit this level yet either. This thing could start running, but it's looking a little weak to me, this 126 level. Is there anything we're missing? Ooh. This little rat bastard. There's a gap on this too. I don't like this, but I don't know what I ate, but it is really bothering me. I think that this 183.17. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered into the gap space. Wow, this could be a really great swing. I doubt this Bollinger Band. I hate that. Honestly, I hate this. But I am gonna set an alert at 195 because if it starts getting some steam on it, I'll rip this apart. 195 all the way up to 215. Easy money. Easy money. So this is alert. If you guys don't use alerts, start using alerts. It's a game changer. You'll end up looking at something and then look at something else and be like, holy shit, how did I miss that? Well, if you have alerts set, once you see them one time, you'll always go back. Maybe net is another one. Damn. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, so wow. I have not seen net in a very, very long time, but I am going to pay attention to this above the 72. It'll go to 81. This is nuts. All right, so there are some really good setups to come in the future. So we got net, which is Cloudflare, great cloud service company. Chewy had a great earnings report. They're up 23% today. Contracts didn't pay that well, just so everybody knows, but shares did if you were in shares. I doubt that I'll do anything with this. Chewy's kind of ass in my opinion, but a great company. Love the doggos. So somebody said Lulu had earnings after the bell. What the hell? You guys see that? Anybody see this? I do also want to point out before I start talking about Lulu and throwing a fit, Target. Target nailed its bottom today. So remember when I was talking about I'm going long on Target? I basically nailed the bottom 2 days, right? Down a little bit on it when I first got it, but now it's bouncing and we're about to be profitable here pretty soon. I'm probably going to start adding. So now that I've seen this hammer candle, that's where I'm going to start to add. Notice how all this fucking volume comes in all the way up here. Massive spike in volume and a sell-off, more volume and the reversal today. Means a lot of people are just getting out, selling, covering, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They've made their money. They're getting out. Buyers are going to step in. So here we are. I'm loving this. This is another one. Tomorrow I'm most likely going to add. I just want to see the price action probably bounce off this 130 level, and I'll get right back in. Well, stay in, but get more. I only have one. So looking for a nice payday on that. I think I can make an easy 100 to 150% depending on their next earnings play. It is a long hold. You could do your own research, do your own due diligence, but this is exactly what I was looking for. I caught the bottom almost, maybe a day or two early, but looks like it's going to be a nice little reversal sign. So if it starts going sideways for a couple days, I'll keep adding to it and watch it rip up. Next earnings play, if they have a good earnings, you know, the IV percentage will go up, the premiums will go up, could sell it, you know, make a bag. So that's the easy game. You got to look for these sell-offs. Now that you know about Target, it's the only thing I'm holding right now, except for snow. You guys all understand that. How long is your hold for Target? It is till January of 2024, which will be here in a blink of an eye because somehow it is June and my birthday is in 2 weeks. Thoughts on Lulu earnings? Here we go, baby. Similar situation here on Lulu. Lots and lots of people coming in here to finish out that sell. Have another rip down. Let's take a look at, well, the web traffic views. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see it or do you just want me to tell you? Let me know. I'm going to need at least 3 responses in order to show you the analytics. At least 3 or else you don't get shit. Lulu.com. Okay, guys. I love you guys too. Don't worry. Traffic analytics. I will show you. How we looking? Now, I don't want this to be indicative of what happens because CRM did have a really great quarter, and so did CrowdStrike, and they didn't exactly skyrocket, but they were priced in. So that's the issue. That's why I didn't go very heavy on them. I only bought 2, so I ended up losing like $300 on it. Made the money back, whatever. Had a great gap fill today for a great day trade. Didn't take it, but this was pretty priced in because it didn't report poorly, didn't report great, but it ran from 115 all the way to 160, so it was pretty much priced in. Now, in this case, if Lulu is performing really well and their stock is taking a massive hit, we'll see a huge reversal. So let's take a look. And I will say right now, this doesn't look good. You guys can see this, right? Where are you? Yeah, I think you can. From January through February, this web traffic has declined significantly. Right? Yeah. 2 million, 1 point. Oh, that's not significant at all, actually. Quarters, Q1, forecasting Q2 to be down quite a bit. So, I mean, it might be priced in to the fact that they're just like coming down a little bit. It all depends on the forecast. It kind of blows my mind that paid social is just flat for a lot of companies nowadays. I guess a lot of people are just cutting their marketing budgets. YouTube is down 31%. So, yeah, it looks like people are just slashing marketing expenses on all platforms, whether it's direct marketing, Google ads, social media ads, YouTube ads, clearly. Shopify.com, damn. 275% increase. Pretty neat. Unique visitors are up quite a bit in Q1, Q3. They're down. They're declining Q2. The reason for this decline, just keep in mind this, is there's always a spike in web traffic for products like Lulu during Christmas holiday season. So Q4 to Q1, you're probably going to see a lot of that. Those reports be nice because there is a jump in traffic through November, December, and January because everybody wants presents, right? So you got to look at the year-over-year results, not month-over-month. So last year, comparatively, these are pretty genuine numbers. You're going to see a decrease regardless, but the fact that it's only 200, 300,000, 500,000 to their website after a massive spike from, Christmas and whatever everybody wants, I don't think that this is awful. I don't think that this is awful performance. Bounce rate is not moving, so people that come to their website are converting, and their average visit duration is 28%. I don't know who the hell is shopping on the phone, on the computer for 13 minutes. If you like a color of pants, you just they're all the same, Get them, get off, get out, I don't know. But that's my take. I think that the web traffic looks fine. I don't know why that the stock has taken a massive hit. Now, the last step for Lulu is let's look at the premiums. Lulu, premiums, fingers crossed. Timeout. Let's see if there's any good levels on Lulu first. Lulu. Oh, wait. I need to see this. I need to see Unity software. I haven't seen this stock in a long time. $30, $24. This thing was an absolute monster a while ago. Whew. I can't believe this, man. For those of you that said that the market didn't crash in 2022 or hasn't crashed yet, you're out of your damn mind. You are out your damn minds if you don't think that the market pulled back. Look at Unity, look at SE, Melly, Square, Datadog, Tesla, Coinbase, literally anything you can think of. Amazon, Nvidia crashed, obviously came all the way back, but the market crashed. And the people that are sitting here waiting for that big-ass .com bubble burst, it happened. It already happened. And if you missed out, you missed out. And that's why I was on the TQQQ telling everybody to buy triple leverage shares, and everybody in my comment section was saying, that's so stupid, that's so risky. Next thing you know, look at it. It's up over 150% from the bottom. So for all those haters out there, that's all I got to say, man. That's a very mature way of handling the situation. But I will say Lulu does look good on the charts. I will say Lulu is looking really good in premium values right now. First time I see someone trading by looking at SEMrush, smart man. Gotta think of the money, man. It's all about the money. You don't just look at the charts. Is the company doing well? Is their financials? Is their web traffic views? Is it an e-commerce company? If it's an e-commerce company, 2020 made me so much damn money because everyone migrated to stay at home. Everything was virtual. All the sales, all the web traffic, everything. So when I was looking at SEMrush and I was looking at web traffic views and visits and conversions and all that stuff, I can see all those with those in-house tools that I have. I also own a marketing agency, so I think differently than a lot of people. But when you see those sales spike and those visits spike, ultimately you're making more money. And if you're making more money, you're going to be more profitable, better earnings, more investors. Boom, stock price goes up. So got to think about it and more of just the charts, right? There's a lot to setups, there's a lot to trading, there's a lot to options, there's a lot to premiums, but there's also the key aspect that makes these prices go up is driving revenue, driving profit. So that's a little rant, but good looks on saying that, man. Renard. I feel like that is, I'm going to give you a heart. What's your strike price on target? I have a 145 right now, but the closer you go to the money, the better. That's another thing we need to keep track of is target, web traffic, see if it continues to go up. I don't think anything's going to happen to them, man. I think that this is just overhyped, bad news, and I think it's a really great opportunity for buyers to come in, buy some long calls, buy some shares, sit and be happy, and not even worry about it. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this Lulu play, man. I really am. I think this 287. Renard is French for fox. You're a sly guy. I like this 286 bottom that it's printing down here. It's kind of showing a big sell-off. I just have a weird feeling about this. Anybody buy Lulu still? Show of hands. Anybody in here? Can I get can I start how do you start a poll? Do you buy Lulu? Yes. No. Confirm. All right, I made a poll. I've never done this before, so please go try that out. No. Okay. Nice. Do you buy Lulu? How do you... Yes. 3 people. 4 people, no. Does anybody buy Lulu? 5 people, no. You're all no? Jesus. I think I'm wearing Lulu right now. I'm wearing Lulu right now. Look at these. You guys gotta get going on these things. Comfortable as hell. You don't chafe. I have no rashes anymore. Everybody go to Lulu's website and let's spice up those web traffic views and let's make some money, huh? Everybody go in there, buy some Lulu shorts, stop chafing, and everything will be just fine. We'll make some money on calls. What the heck is that? LOL. Very overpriced, LOL, but the people that do buy a lot. Yeah, I was just there a couple months ago. I ended up spending $800. I think I bought like 4 pairs of pants. I don't know what the hell happened, but they got me. All right, enough ranting. Lululemon premiums. Are they overpriced? 192% implied volatility percentage. That's a lot. Number 2, doesn't matter. If the premiums are good and it spikes, it does not matter. So if you swing this, you're an absolute savage and an idiot almost if you do the same weeks. So let me show you why that's so stupid. If you buy same week expirations, let's say you want to buy 350 calls, boom, $580 they would cost to buy right now. With the implied volatility percentage and theta, you're losing $577 overnight. Idiot. That's so dumb to do that because then you need to make the stock price needs to go up probably $70 for you to make any sort of money on this. So I would never, ever, 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 ever do that. Always look at the theta. Always look at the IV. Never swing weeklies into earnings or ever, honestly. I never swing weeklies. Thieves are going to target Lululemon now. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I'm on your side. What I will say is if you are in the options selling game, instead of options buying, let's just say you have 100 shares of Lululemon. I don't know who pours $33,000 into Lulu, but maybe you have it. 100 shares, you sell these contracts right now, you are going to make a bag regardless because you could sell a covered call on this and you think it's going to go down, you're going to make a bag. I could technically sell puts on this right now. I could sell these 315 puts for tomorrow and collect $700. There's literally almost no way unless it drops like $100 that I would lose money on that. So if you sell options, you just collect premium. You know how you always pay for it and it always decays to 0? Selling options, you can just pocket money. And I'm trying to get everybody to realize that because I do it all the time. I sell options every week and you can make a lot of money. And especially once you get to the threshold of having like 300K to your name or in your account. I know it sounds like a lot, but realistically, it's not that much money in retrospect for investments or selling something or buying something. And if you have 300K, 400K, buy the QQQ, buy the SPY. If you have 1,000 shares of SPY, that is the life hack. You can make $10,000 a week by having 1,000 shares of the SPY, just by selling options. All the rich people do it. All the hedge funds do it. All the banks do it. They sell options and they sell it to dumbasses like us in retail because we'll buy the shit out of it. I mean, I'll buy them all the time. But there's a lot of people that buy and hold. I buy and scalp, sell, whatever. But not a lot of people like to do that. They like to buy, gamble, and lose their money. So they just keep feeding retailers while they get paid. It's basically like collecting $200 every time you pass go by selling an option premium on your long-term investments. So if you don't know how to do that, please learn that. It's the life hack. It's the stock market hack, and those gains add up really, really fast. Especially if you're holding long-term shares and you don't want to sell it, sell some premiums. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. But let's look at these trades on Tesla. I just traded SPX for the first time in a while. I banked hard. What just happened? Did it go up? Oh, you took puts? Oh, yeah. Good shit, man. This is a sell-off point. I rejected that 423, didn't I? I knew that was going to happen. 100%, I think. Yeah. Always. Always runs. I've been trying to get to these Lulu premiums for a second, and now you distracted me. Let me do this real quick. Here's the uptrend. It just broke down. Yeah. We just broke this uptrend. Honestly, I might take a SPY call or an SPX call around this level. Let me do an alert real quick. I'm going to load it up. Actually, no, I'm not. 421.87. One more pullback. I'm assuming this will probably spike up a little bit, hit this uptrend, and come right back down. Form a new low or low, like a lower low for a little bit, and then we could get that bounce into the end of the day. Maybe we'll be able to gamble and squeak out some good gains in the SPX for a second. But we'll wait and see. Where's Tesla? Where are you at? 207. Okay, she's pulling back a little bit. So this is good news. Tesla did pull back. It did hit my target today of this 207.77. I was telling everybody about that yesterday, so don't tell me that you missed it or you didn't hear me call it out because I was doing it all day. And then there's this 210 level that I want to see. So this 211, 210-ish break, we're going right to 220, 217, but 220. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful play. That's going to be one of my main watchers. Snow still tomorrow. I think that snow is going to make us a bag. Literally a bag tomorrow. Snowflake could be huge. I've been talking about this for 3 days now. I've been banking on it every single day. I've been day trading it. I've been calling it out on Kush's channel. Been telling you guys about swing trading it. So tomorrow, when it's Friday, expirations, same day expirations, they have to be very, very careful. They have to be very cheap. But if I see any sort of volume start to spike to fill this gap that I've been talking about for 3 days, 172, they will print. They will print 200, 300%. So do you scalp, day, and swing trade? I do it all, man. I do it all. I sell options. I do futures. I scalp. I day trade. I swing. Sometimes I go for bike rides. I like to play basketball. I sing in the shower with my swim trunks on. Yeah, lots of things, man. Lots of things. Lots of things. Long walks on the beach, yeah. What are those things called that people like nowadays? I'm down in Florida, see that naked on the beach or something that you got to drink or something. All those families invite you over. I don't know what's going on down here. I'm just trying to get acclimated with the new area, you know. So I'll try anything. But yeah. So yeah, I do like to trade all those things too, and meet new people or something. Butthole tanning, yeah. Like to bleach my ass. I slip and slide a lot sometimes. All right, guys, we're done with this. New segment. Datadog is one of those things I've been watching for a while. $100 I'm looking for. This is a nice break for this level on here. I know that it's been running like crazy. I wish I bought this. This one stock, actually, I got this a long time in my long-term portfolio. I have shares of this bad boy. Sounds like Florida. Dude, no joke, real quick. One time I woke up somewhere and I went outside and there was a lawnmower in Florida. It was like 7 a.m. and it was going and mowing the lawn and no one was on it. It was a riding lawnmower at 7 a.m. mowing the lawn and no one was on it. And I'm telling you, it was not that artificial intelligence, high tech. It was like a Craftsman 97. That was my intro to Florida, and I knew I had to live here, man. It was just beautiful. But like I said, Datadog, $100 break, looks really great. Coinbase, still love this stock. I think that this is going to go to over 200 at some point. We just got to wait for crypto to start getting its ass into gear.
And I know you guys are getting impatient about Lulu. I keep forgetting about it. It's only because I don't want to look at it. I don't want to play earnings. I just got crushed on crowd. Got my heart and soul crushed. Thought I saw something, but I didn't. Um, the thing is with Lulu is it could go nowhere. You know, it's like basically a line. It didn't have a sounds right. Anyway, sorry for distracting you. Got it. Don't see many traders do all three, so it's nice to see. Yeah, man, I do it all. If I see anything, I'll take it. Um, I haven't been swing trading much other than these last 2 weeks because we've been in that chop phase, so there hasn't really been too much opportunity to swing. But it's nice to see some actual movement for a while. Snow, 166. Market's tanking, isn't it? Spies below that 421.87. Just got my alert. Let's see if we can get some action, baby. Should we take a call on this bottom Bollinger Band bounce? Let's get one of these SPX plays. Lulu, I'm not sure if I like that, man. I'll be completely honest with you. 390s, a $60 move. $55 move after hours could be kind of cool. Maybe it would turn $100 into $1,400. Not a bad play, honestly. I might swing some of those. Maybe I'll take one and see if I end up getting fisted or not, because I don't really want to take it, but it is possible. What's going on here? I'm lagging real hard. I'm looking at SPX calls right now on this drop down at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. I'll go one of these bad boys. Keep a stop loss real small. Real small. At this Bollinger Band, 421.50. These were just 800 apiece. If this gets a spike up, these will go from 145 to 500. I actually don't know if I should take this if I want to swing Lulu, because I used a lot of cash on this account today. I'll be completely honest. I had about 15 grand in this account. It's a cash account. This is the live stream small account. I was using this for a little bit today, and I think I only have about 400 bucks left. So if I want to swing, I should not play this SPX play. Even though I think that this is a really good bounce opportunity down here at this Bollinger Band. Let it simmer a little bit. There's a nice little consolidation level down here. You can see it bouncing quite a few times, 421.24. I'd probably say somewhere around this 421.30. If I was a betting man, I'd probably try to buy these 42225s like right now at $1. I'm going to do a mental trade. I would do a mental trade right now. I would buy them at if I was going to take this, I see this volume starting to come in here. I would probably take them around this 421.50. I would probably go in right now. I would probably go in right at this 421.50 mark. Try to get them at 95 here. Yeah. Mental trade, 10 contracts, 95, $950 at risk. Stop loss would be $70. See if it would hit me. Mental trade. Don't judge me. Damn, this thing just died. Oh, it's dying. It would have hit me. Good thing we didn't take it. Hope you guys didn't take it either. I will say that this does look really good to reverse, man. At the bottom of the Bollinger Band here, and it just starts to spike. I feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful end-of-day gamble. It's not a good trade. It's a good gamble. Usually you start to see a spike the other way. Where's Tesla? 207. Beautiful. Snow. Confirm. 166. More beautiful. Kind of feels like the market's going to flush, right? We haven't had a red day in a long time. We haven't had one of those like $7, $8 red days in a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised to see that here pretty soon. But in put side, I love a lot. Do I want to swing Lulu? Question of the year. Daily chart. God, that's ugly. God. I thought it would flush after hitting 430. Today's artificially doped by the debt bill. I don't believe in politics anymore, man. I don't believe in any of those guys. I think they're all robots. But let's see. Lululemon. Hmm. I will say that there is a gap down to this 320 that it's starting to fish for. This was its last earnings report from 319 all the way up to 366, $50 move. That's pretty nuts. Now that is pretty nuts. Let me go to that poll. What did the poll look like? Did we close it out? 10% of you said yes. I don't know how many people voted on this. Stop the poll. I mean, this has got to be statistical significant data. All 20 of us, all 40 of us, all 50 of us, whatever it is, this must tell us how many people in the world buy Lululemon. So 90% of the world does not buy Lulu, 10% does, meaning puts. Yep. Thoughts on Disney? I don't like Disney. Might be one of those like dip buy opportunities for everybody, but I don't like it. I mean, I kind of do like it, actually. I like the setup, but trash ass company, in my opinion. They own everything and they're only $88 stock, so I'm not into it. Oh man, am I going to day trade the shit out of Snow tomorrow? The answer is yes. Good thing I didn't take that SPX trade. I'm just analyzing my watch list right now. I haven't heard much of TTD in a while. How are they doing? That is absurd. Damn, Etsy. I used to make so much money off waste management. For anybody that had puts at the end of the day, you're a rock star. This dropped almost $20 in 10 minutes. That's insane. Do you guys think that Walmart is more ghetto than Target? That's a genuine question. Yes. Hell yeah. You entered those SPX calls? Jack. I didn't take it. Here's a question for you guys. Do you guys play inverse ETFs? Oh, dude, that was me at Walmart all the time. I used to get in those balls all the time. I used to jump in there and get all up in there. Yeah. I was one of those kids, man. But there was inverse ETFs are beautiful. The SOXS is the semiconductor inverse ETF. So if we start seeing NVIDIA pullback or like AMD pullback, this will have a hell of a return. Those triple leverages too are actually beautiful. I mean, $6 to 22. That's a long hold, but you guys understand. That's why I love the TQQQ. It's my biggest position in my share prices right now. And I will say, we are looking beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to make the executive decision. I'm going to try Lululemon. I don't think it's going to spike up $60, though. There's just no way. You know what? I'm not going to try Lulu. If you guys want to try Lululemon, I think it is a beautiful setup for a turnaround. But you need a massive move to pay you, right? The IV is really high. Premiums are pretty distorted. Got 419 puts for tomorrow expiration. I don't think that's bad. If you do swing Lulu, make sure it is next week expirations or further. Protect yourself from that IV and theta. If you do anything, I might... Man, I need to call somebody and ask them if they buy Lulu shorts still. I know some guy that would literally go there and buy the whole damn store. And if he's not buying them, they're not making money. You guys see what I'm seeing, though? $385 calls. You could go put same thing, but let's just say $385. Let's say they have a massive earnings play. An absolute massive earnings play. It goes to that recent high of $385. These are $165 a piece. These in the monies are $1,500. That's about 1,000% return. Less theta, less IV, so probably around like 700%. But regardless, you turn $100 into $700. Maybe 1,000. $100 into 1,000. Is it worth it? Do I really care about $170? Not really. Tell you what, I'll buy one. If it's $170, if it makes me $1,000, I'll send somebody a $200 Lulu gift card. Does that sound good? Too pricey for us to buy much of it for her? Yeah. That's probably the story everyone says, too. It's really, really expensive. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess that I will say that there are lots of competitors. Like, there's that navigation one that, like, tucks the little, like, underwear, like, in your ass crack, and everybody's been wearing those lately. At least I think so. I haven't really been paying attention. I haven't really been looking. I'm usually, like, an eye contact guy, but there's another one. There's a lot of other competitors, I feel like, but I don't know. Maybe I really haven't seen too many Lululemons lately. Web traffic views are decent, though. They were pretty stagnant. They're always going to come down after the first quarter earnings. I need a nap. Biggest watchers tomorrow before I make a decision on Lulu in the next 15 minutes. Tesla. That 212 test. Snowflake, absolute banger to 172. Maybe Microsoft 335. All right. Do I do Lulu? Do I play around? Or do I try and dip by the SPY? Judges, any thoughts? Is anyone in here going to play Lulu? The play I'm entertaining is those 385 calls. Massive jump up would be about a $55 move in stock price. But even like $40 would pay me. You know, $30, $40 on the upside would pay. Anybody going for it? It's tempting. It is, yep. I agree. Pretty risky. Yeah. I only traded one time on the live stream today, made $100 a contract or 80, missed out on like 300 a contract, but the puts ended up paying a bag. I wish I would have paid attention to that a little bit more, but I think I might just save my capital, guys. Maybe I'll play one SPX play, see if I could stop that real fast. And we could play it tomorrow. Or we could play Tesla. Tesla or Snowflake. So I'm going to use a lot of capital on Snow and Tesla tomorrow, most likely, guys. My biggest watches, my favorite plays. I think this has got another little push down in her. Let's end it bloody. See if we can get some SPX puts out of here. It's my birthday month, man. This has got to go my way. Four, 12, 15 puts. Let's see how they fare. I'm only gonna go one. Starting to see a little bit of buyers up there. I don't like that. Maybe it bottomed. I'm watching this bear flag on the 5-minute, just so everybody knows, but it is starting to see some momentum to the upside. These end-of-day calls and puts are always gambles, so you got to try to almost time it perfectly. I grabbed one at 80. I did make $80 a contract on the last one, so I maybe just like let this ride for free. Or maybe I'll stop myself out $50. Actually, I'll stop myself out $40. No point in giving back it much money. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then we lose $40. On the other end, if this dies, it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's starting to get that reversal pattern. A large wick would be nice, but push down to low of the day would pay probably like $200 a contract. Just one. So $80 risk, technically $40 risk because I have a stop loss at $40. We'll see if we can make any money off this. But it does look pretty bullish. I wouldn't recommend getting in this. This is obviously a gamble, end-of-day gamble. Kind of been liking these end-of-day gambles. They're kind of fun. Keep me on my toes. But this is kind of forming a nice little bear flag situation action right now. But anything above this 421.75 would probably stop me out. So this is probably the level. If we can get a nice little push and then like a... That doesn't look like it, though. I'm going to push my stop loss up to 45. We'll lose 35 bucks. Theta is crazy on these end of day expirations, so you got to be careful. I'm probably going to get stopped out. No big deal. But would be cool if it just... Make my own segment. Scotty V gambles. End of day gambles. It's not going to happen. It's just going to chop me out. That's okay, though. I didn't need that $40 anyway. I didn't need it. But last trade was a nice little $90 return, so it's all good. I never go heavy at the end of the day. You'll never see me buy too many unless it's like 230. But right now, not even close to worth it. And there she goes. Goodbye, dollars. $35 down the drain. Oh, and there's the sell. That's crazy. You're swinging shot from this VWAP bounce, looking for $60 tomorrow. That's nice. Also, what the hell was that? How did it just stop me out and now it's going to die? That's not cool, man. I just bought one at 115. You know what? I'm okay with losing my money again. I'm going to lose my money at 80 bucks here. If it takes my money back, then it takes my money back, but I'm pissed about that. I want to see this bear flag drop to low of the day here. Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Keep going. I want to see this bleed. Bleed. Up 115. We're up 45. I put my stop loss at $10. Dicks. I made 10 bucks. But that's very annoying. I would have loved to take that $80 into 140. That would have been cool. But whatever. Should I sell and let my account get restricted? I got a SPY call and forgot I didn't have a day trade. Oof. I would switch to a cash account. I mean, if you sell it, I wouldn't risk the money. If you sell it, call them and switch to a cash account. It should be settled by tomorrow, honestly. Also, are you using Robinhood? If you're using Robinhood, get the hell off of that. Oh, God, Jack. You're disappointing the founding fathers of trading. You got to get off that platform. It's literally trash. It's up to you, man. I don't know what your position is. I don't know how much percent you're down. I don't know anything like that. Are you swinging for next week? Me? I'm not doing anything. I am watching this rip down, though. I think that this put is going to just print. You see that VWAP level? If we break below this blue line, it's hitting this VWAP. I don't know if there's enough volume for it, though. Do you have videos teaching how to sell options the way you were talking about before? I do. I have a course. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I talked about it yesterday. I don't like to talk about it too much. It makes me nervous to promote digital products I have online. So if you want to, just let me know. Just message me privately and we'll talk about it.
Man, what a boring, kind of a boring day, guys. Market looks like it ripped, but it was just choppy up. So options not a good day. I think I'm probably gonna stay away, log off the stream, go eat something. Uh, might get in the bathtub, do something I've never done before. But I think I'm done for the day. Had a nice day today on snow. Tesla calls, and I battled back from those crowd puts in today. I think I made like $40 or $50 in SPX today in total. Only traded it twice off of those two little contracts. No real trades today, just kind of flirting around. Two of my biggest watches are that Tesla 212 test tomorrow, and of course that Snowflake gap fill. So Lulu will probably make the watch list. I just have to see what it does after hours, and I can keep this up for you guys. But I mean, it gapped up $60 last earnings plays. That you rarely get two earnings plays in a row where you just gap up. So no trades for me at the end of the day today. Sorry, I didn't see too much action. There wasn't a lot of volume, but in Kush's channel, I will be again in there again tomorrow morning. So if you want to see some action, I always alert when I'm trading. Most likely you'll hear Snow, Tesla, or maybe Lulu, depending. But I'm not going to swing Lulu calls or puts. If you do the calls and those 285s go in the money, I am going to be very upset. Green on the day, battled back from an open red because of crowd, and I swung that on both accounts, but battled back for both of them, and Snowflake printed for me. Same situation with Tesla. So Tesla hit the target of 208. Snow still has yet to hit the target. Still in next week expirations for the swings in Snow, and I'm also going to day trade the shit out of that tomorrow if I see the same action that I saw again today. So we have yet to hit that 270 or 172 gap fill on Snowflake, and I think that it's coming very soon. Premiums are always great, and it's Friday, same day expirations. Will be very cheap. If it goes, it'll pay hundreds of percent. So keep that in mind. Watch out for that. Lulu kind of freaks me out. I don't think it's going to move very much after hours, but we will wait and see. And that's all I got. So sorry, guys. There wasn't a lot of trades that happened today, but hopefully you got some education out of it, maybe some entertainment, maybe a little laugh or two. But that's all I got for now. I don't know what is this? What is this? I don't really understand. But if you guys need anything, let me know. Any questions, hit me up. I'm always down to help. Tomorrow in Kush's channel, I'll let you know what I'm trading. Snow and Tesla have been my two biggest watchers, so those will probably maintain and stay the same two biggest watchers. Looking for that 210 level on Tesla break and the 172 break or test on Snowflake. So see you guys soon. Don't do options, but it's always good to learn things. Have a good night, guys. Renard, Fox, you're missing out, man. You're missing out on losing cash. I know people lose a lot of money in options, but gotta be quick. Gotta be quick and good. Learn how to sell the options, and you'll be on your merry way to financial freedom. But all right, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, not afternoon, because it is Friday and it's time to have a few. Love you.